Hello, everybody. We are live. Tony just sat down. Called him.
Yes.
Called him mid sit. He's trying to get his situation set up over there so he can hear correctly.
What a complicated mess we have here.
It looks like we got about 5 minutes to go. So yes, this is the PortalCon live reaction video. We know that Ignacy said he's going to announce three new things. So, Tony, can you hear me?
I can hear you
All
fine,
right.
Marty.
So-
Good morning, and how are you today?
I am doing good. So, since we only got a few minutes to chat, sorry we got started late.
We did?
Technical issues as always.
Why is it so complicated for you to... Why do things keep changing on you?
I don't know. This is the exact same settings that I used on Thursday night. So I was just going to come in, hit go. But of course, it's never that easy. So I had to kind of reconnect everything. So Tony, I ask you, so we're having 3 new games. Do you think all those will be brand new games? Or do you think any will be expansions?
So, it's definitely going to be an expansion to Empires of the North, I think.
Well, that's already, but they're playing that this afternoon.
I know. Does that one not count?
I wouldn't think so, since he's already these are brand new that nobody's heard of, from what I understand. So I wouldn't think that would be part of it.
Then I think we got 2 new games, 1 expansion. How's that? Does that work?
Okay.
And one of them he teased on Board Games Insider. It might have been 3 years ago. He talked about testing this game from a designer, and he loved it. He said it was one of the best games he's ever played. That was 3 years ago, and it's yet to come to market. Now, maybe that's Vienna. I don't know, but he did say that there is one game that I keep waiting for, where he's going to drop this game that he absolutely loves, and that's Ignacy. The he, whenever we reference he, that's going to be Ignacy.
Let's see. Thanks for everybody that's joining up in the chat. Give your predictions. Thank you. People are saying, shockingly, I can hear both of you. Jonathan said we can hear you, so that is always a good sign. Now, the trick is when we flip over to the video, as soon as we do, please let us know whether it's too loud, we're too loud, etc. There should be sound from both the stream and Tony and I to interject, but we'll be quiet most of the time.
So you mean to tell me his stream... So we're still going to have a technical hurdle, is what you're telling me?
Potentially, when I switch over to watching his stream. Jonathan House said, didn't he talk about a sports game? He has been teasing a soccer game, right?
Yes, he has. Matter of fact, on the YouTube PortalCon keynotes, never mind. They are talking about the soccer. They are talking about football.
Okay.
I wanted to bring back the football game that he and I played at Gen Con that I was so excited to play again this year and didn't get to go play. The World... Oh, what was the name of that one? Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited. So I got my coffee, got my Diet Coke. You got your Mountain Dew?
Actually, it's kind of a flat Coke Zero.
Okay. I got my Pop-Tarts. Life is good.
Wow.
I am ready. Hey, well, if it's late, I'd have popcorn.
What flavor of Pop-Tart?
These are blueberry.
Nice.
Normally it's frosted cherry, but at Sam's they sell these huge boxes. This is for the breakfast on the go kind of days, and it's got 2 dessert Pop-Tarts and 2 breakfast Pop-Tarts. It's got the s'mores and the cookies and cream, and then it's got blueberry and frosted cherry, my favorite, of course. People don't care about this. They want to know what's going on at PortalCon. So do I. I'm sitting here watching PortalCon keynotes online. PortalCon 13. What was last year's anniversary? Was that 10?
Yeah. Let me guess this. So Vanessa just handed me something as we get started. So for anybody that's into coffee, do you like flavored creamers? Because Vanessa found Fruity Pebbles coffee creamer. It is I think she said it's an anniversary edition or something. Oh yeah, it's Fruity Pebbles' 50th birthday. Pour on the fruity flavor. It's a bash for the Stone Age. So,
all right. So while we wait, here's the I got my Robinson Crusoe treasure chest finally. For those of you who are into Robinson, I'm into it. I just wish I could play it, but it's no sunny day at the beach. So let's see what we got.
About my flavored coffee.
Well, I care about Miss Vanessa. How's she doing today?
He says he cares about Miss Vanessa. How you doing today? So, how you doing? She said.
How you doing? How
Tony,
you?
is it a frozen Pop Tart or just normal?
It's normal. I didn't put it in the toaster or anything. It's blueberry, so you know. I'm like, okay. So pull the curtain back here. It's 8:15. Oh crap! I gotta be somewhere in 15 minutes. Why can I not get it? I swear to.
Every good Southern boy should have a pocket knife on him.
Not in my PJs.
Fair.
Hey, what do you think? I got up and took a bath, a shower this morning? Please. I don't think I've done one for 10 months. Let's see. How do I get the.
Don't worry, everybody. I am keeping an eye on the stream. As soon as he goes live, we will go live over there.
Yeah, we know where y'all want to see.
Yeah.
These two fools. Oh, there, finally. Oh,
they got, nice. They got 207 people watching over on their stream right now.
That's where we should be, all of us. Not here.
Well, the thing is that he's doing it so early in the morning. Well, think about the West Coast. Are they going to get up at 6 a.m. to watch this? Probably not.
Are they going to get up at 8:45 to watch this?
No.
Oh, wait, it's all the same. See how that works?
Well, I know that. I'm just saying. Well, in fact, if anybody that's watching, are you on? He's going live. We're switching over
live?
right now.
All right. Well, so much for that unboxing.
Well,
nice little.
The screen's black. I don't know if there's even happening.
There he is. There he is. Oh, got to put in the other earphone. So I can hear. Good morning. All right. Hey, Luke. Luke's on this feed.
If y'all wouldn't mind, could you tell me if you can hear me, Tony, say something?
I'm saying something.
And hopefully you should be able to hear the video. It looks like you should be able to hear the video from what I'm seeing on the meter.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
If I need to turn up the video, let me know. I'll crank it up just a tad.
Mary's on YouTube. I saw a comment from Mary. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Working. Hello. Ignacy Krzyżek, Portal Games, and this is PortalCon from Portal Games headquarters, and we are today celebrating new announcements of the new titles for upcoming months. I want to welcome everybody, all Portal Games fans on our YouTube channel, on our Twitch channel, Facebook, Twitter. I know that you are watching us from all different places. And for the first time in the history for PortalCon, we have also our guests, streamers from different channels. I want to welcome all the viewers and of course the streamers from all other different channels. So thank you for being with us. Dice Tower, hello. And hello, Better Board Games. Guten Morgen. These are the streamers from Germany. And Man vs. Meeple, hello guys, thank you for being with us. And we have also Roll for Creed. Hello. And we have, of course, from United Kingdom, Broken Meeple, Luke. Hello, Luke.
Unbelievable.
And last but not least, Rolling Dice and taking names. So thank you everybody for coming. I hope you will have a great time. This seminar will take about 30 minutes with me presenting all these new releases. Before that, a little bit recap of 2020, but it will be very short. Don't worry. I will keep this seminar
Really short.
to the point. We are all here for the same goal. We want to hear this awesome news about the new releases. Before that, just a few minutes of summary of what happened in the previous year. 2020 was very difficult for our hobby.
This is on every keynote, isn't it? It's like, here's what happened in the past.
All versions. Shut down distributors, retailers in lockdown, much less new games were released. Some of the games were delayed. Here at Portal Games, we had some great moments this past year. Growth of sales for our Evergreens. It was an amazing year for our Robinson Crusoe, the board game, and Detective board game. I'd like to thank everybody who discovered these games in 2020. We released Detective in new languages. We had a new edition in China, we have a new edition in Korea. We released a new
imagine trying to read his font on the China?
Season 1. And it was
the
a
Chinese
great
font
getaway. And I got to introduction to the
Imperials?
whole family of
No way.
detective games. So that was absolutely amazing. 2020 also had some bumps in the road for us too. And one of them was postponing, delaying the release of our social party game $1 Million Script. Let me show you the trailer.
So this is the party.
About the first 10 minutes of this film. How do you introduce our hero? Task 1, define the hero's saintly goal. And 2, define the breathtakingly high stakes. There you go.
Screenwriters. Okay. Wait, he took the sand timer, put it back down, that adjusts the time. Can't do that.
His chinchilla.
That he names Chinchilla. Yes. And she pulls out the dagger and she goes to stab him and he moves and she's falling and she ends up stabbing herself.
I like that. I like that.
Okay. Team Blue wins.
I'm not a big
$1
party
Million
gamer.
Script will be released this summer, and we are looking optimistic in the upcoming months, and we hope this game may be one of the ways to say COVID that we are done with social distancing. This is the logo. COVID, go home. We want to meet together and laugh and have fun. And can I have a next slide, please? The $1 Million Script is a game for all fans of role-playing and telling stories. It's a game in which two teams have to come up with this idea for a movie and present it to the producer of the game. The producer not of the game, producer of the movie, who has millions to spend. And you have these two teams, the producer, one of the players,
one of our favorite YouTube channels,
the movie,
Ryan
like,
George.
I want to make a Western movie
You get to do that.
with science fiction motifs, and then these
Where
two
you
teams have to
present the
brainstorm
script.
and came up with ideas for the movies. They have 30 seconds, and they came up with the pitch, the sales pitch, one sales pitch, second sales pitch, and the producer says, yes, I love this idea of these
But I have to be
aliens
creative.
hidden in the cave in this Western movie, so I
that's a
really like
challenge, I know.
that. But from you, I love this crazy scientist. So please, guys, go with this version of the script, add this crazy scientist to the mix, and let's move on. We need now the villain, the bad guy, and we already signed Adam Sandler for that. So please come with this idea for this character, and he keeps giving them new tasks and new crazy ideas for the movie, and they have to create the script. The fun game, and I believe that when conventions are back, when all the pubs are back, when we can finally meet and have game nights, this is the game for the fun again, to once again meet together, have some drinks, have some beer, and just have a silly fun.
On this game, I can see where it would impact
movies.
I
And so
remember
this is $1 Million Script coming up this
my daughter to
summer
write
when the COVID is
stories
gone,
and stuff.
hopefully. And now
this could
change
actually
it.
be
And let's
educational.
play the
Heaven
next trailer.
forbid. You know? Oh, Vienna, Europe. Here we go.
Okay. This is the typical.
January 14th, 1977. James Werner, an American
Joel
citizen,
Eddy's
is found
voice?
dead inside an abandoned garage in South Vienna. Police notify the American embassy, who dispatch Robert Howell to survey the scene. Careful examination by CIA researchers reveals a Russian computer punch card. They duplicate the card, decode it, and the truth is revealed. Werner possessed the address of NATO's weapons stores in Mannheim, Germany. Langley must take action. The Special Activities Division team is dispatched to Vienna. Assume the role of CIA agents first on the scene. Uncover a plot that encompasses 5 European countries. Manage your operatives and resources carefully. Deploy your informants and local support staff. Issue them weapons and money, and gather the reports and analyze data. Visit Vienna, Berlin, Prague, and more. Outsmart your enemy, do whatever it takes. Welcome to the Cold War,
I'm excited for
agents.
this.
I'm really curious how it's different from
Vienna
Detective.
Connection is a spy thriller set in the Cold War era. You command a team of CIA agents during the Cold War, conducting secret missions in various European cities. Soviets are up to something, and you must figure out what's going on. The game counts the 4 unique missions. It's a fascinating story inspired by true events from 1970s in Europe. The plot, designed by Przemysław Remer, could easily be used as a script for real TV miniseries for Netflix, for HBO, or whatever. 4 missions present in the box will form a one single epic story for you to discover. Vienna Connection is right now on pre-order. It's a unique one, pre-order like none before that we were doing. It has daily updates and unlocks, and there's an actual component that we are adding to the copies and mini expansion.
Is he doing this in the bathroom?
And the pre-order ends on February 9th.
No.
6th, I believe.
Sounds like
So,
just a lot of echo.
please check it out. Check our website for Vienna Connection pre-orders. The game will release in May. So if you're looking for a spy game and would love to outthink and defeat Soviet agents, yes, Vienna Connection might be something for you. So this was happening right now on pre-order. One more item that releases very, very soon, and you already know about it.
What do I know?
Let me show you the trailer.
Oh. Barbarians is one of my favorite expansions.
Barbarians is one of my favorites. Egyptian Kings, I can't wait to see how it plays. They're doing a playthrough of it this afternoon.
Yeah.
Empires of the North become one of your favorites. We released 3 expansions so far: Roman Banners, Japanese Island, Barbarian Horse, and we're happy to announce the 4th one, the Egyptian Kings, will release in May, very, very soon, and it will finish the first arc of expansions. Egyptian Kings expansion adds 2 new decks to the game, and that means that when playing Empires of the North, now you can choose among 14 unique faction decks.
Wow.
You can play so many variants, so many options, Barbarian versus Japan,
that's awesome.
Roman versus Egyptians.
But once again, knowing what the other
many
people are
options.
doing, you're going to have to
But
play
it's
them all.
time to reveal
It's one of
something
those
brand
things
new.
where
And as we are talking about
you
the
got to get
Empires
this
of the
game
North,
always
I
to the
think
table.
that this is the moment
And
for
you
the chat,
should.
for you watching
Wish we
to get
would.
for the first time something
No.
brand new and unexpected. So, are you
Okay, here
ready?
it is.
Let's play the trailer.
Hey, I can read that font.
Now let's look at these new types of event cards.
Legacy
Oh.
locations, lighthouses, okay.
You're seeing this like 2 seconds before I am.
Oh,
what's
solo
that?
expansion.
Oh, that's cool.
So, this is it. We are happy to announce a solo campaign for Empires of the North, and as the game released, many of you, the base game of Empires of the North, many of you praised solo variant of the game. You said it was amazing variant. Do we have Rado prepared for this moment? I guess.
And the solo game is where the meat of Imperial Settlers Roll and Ride is. So much love and attention was put into the solo
but
player.
what does
It was
Jim
obvious
think
the
of it?
designers cared more about it than the multiplayer. There must be somebody in Portal Games who's like, yes, solo play is the future, because it's almost like they're putting more love and attention there.
I cannot wait to discover this.
John Makijanka, designer of Roman Banners and Barbarian Halls and Egyptian Kings, amazing talented. The developer has for
Joanna
you
is
a
becoming a
story-driven
star.
story.
She is.
It has a
She
ton
is
of
doing some
unique
amazing
scenarios,
design.
like in
She
the
keeps
base game,
knocking on his
so
toes.
different
That's
scenarios,
that's
but
its
and
way
you
to
can
go
play
right
each
there.
of them separately. But if you want, you can play with a story-driven variant with all these paragraphs of text and you changes of the campaign.
I see the
and
pegs are
choices
on.
that
I
you're
got
making.
see
It's
over on
amazing.
the
We will
PortalCon
have
thing.
today, after this seminar finishes, a special Q&A, and then you will have a chance to watch our Twitch channel team discussing these new releases. And spoiler alert, they had a Skype call with John Makijanka, and they had some information for you. So they
when
will
Tony
provide
makes
you
the,
more and more information.
Rodney
If
makes the
you are a
video
fan
for
of
this,
Empires
he's
of
just
the
going to
North,
flip the box and
check
say,
out
"I'll leave you to
this
discover
later
this on your own, then
and
just
we'll
put it
have
away."
more and more
He doesn't have to worry about
anyway,
making mistakes
these
with the
expansions
attitude.
releases at SN this year, and
So
probably
funny.
it will be a real treat for all of you who in 2020 became a fan of solo playing.
Okay, here we go. Did it
Did it
work?
work? We're back. Hello again.
Marty's one of Marty's
I
favorite
hope the
challenging
channel is
games.
now
Credit
on
for it.
fire
How'd you
because
play
this
that
is the
game,
moment.
Marty?
I'm going to announce 3 new
People are
titles.
trying to
So
listen.
guys,
Shh.
give us thumbs up on YouTube, give us thumbs up on Facebook. This is the moment for the 3 announcements. And let's start with the history. Portal Games 2010, yes, 2010.
An
We are
expansion,
releasing Pret-a-Porter, game about running a fashion industry company, game about making clothes. Nobody believed the game might be interesting because the team was so niche, and yet the game, of course, then became super popular and you all love it. 3 years later, once again, a stupid idea in terms of the theme, we released the Legacy Testament of Duke de Crécy, game about the building and the genealogy tree. Oh my god, what a theme. And yet the game
I'm
won
still
many
wanting to
awards
play
as
that
the
one,
best
Marty. Why haven't I played that one?
Board Game Geek, and so many of you love the game and recommend the game in past. So we have a history of coming out with this stupid
No, they're not
things.
stupid.
And you know where I'm heading to. Yes, we have another game that when you hear it for the first time, you'll be like, what? And then I hope you will make this connection. Yes, Portal Games can create strong, interesting,
You need to
strategy,
play Legacy, it's
economic
good.
game. Even
I know
though
I do.
if they
What?
choose something,
You just need to put it in the
we will
car
see.
and let me
So this is the one.
discover it on my
Let's
own.
start with the trailer, and then I will talk more about this new game.
Okay, here we go. Oh, football, there it is. You know, that's on video game. Good, this is a kind of better soccer game. If I remember correctly.
11? Why 11?
11 is a game about the running
the number of
football club.
players?
It's full-blown strategy game in which you will hire staff, you will invest in a club infrastructure like rebuilding your stadium, you will work with your PR team to have a good relationship with
Why are
the
you chewing in
fans
my
and
ear?
supporters. You will look for
Sorry.
sponsors, you will transfer players, you will play match after match to go up in the league. Brilliant design. 11 is a brilliant design. It's thematic and at the same time challenging with many strategies and options for players to manage their club. And once again, we have in our hands a great game. And once again, we will not retheme it. We will not change it into some trading in the Mediterranean or working on a space station or managing a farm. No. We are doing it as it was intended, as it was designed. Even though we know that the football is not very sexy for many of you. We don't care. The game is amazing, it's challenging. And if you back then played the Legacy, Testament of Democracy, if you back then played Prêt-à-Porter, and even though the themes were very, very awkward, you loved them, please trust me. Just trust Portal Games and trust me. And yes, try this amazing game, 11, a strategy game. Absolutely
I trust
brilliant. Very unique design about managing your very own football club with all these decisions, economic decisions, and strategy decisions. So the first game we announced is a strategy game.
I like it.
Now let's
I'm glad that it's
discuss
not
a
just you're
smart,
playing against somebody
very
else.
smart,
No, I mean,
Very cool.
card game.
It depends on
Let's
how
go.
negative it is. You remember how Prêt-à-Porter was brutal?
Yeah.
So it depends on if you screw up. Okay. Oh, Bruno. October.
Dreadful Circus. I love the theme of that. It's very cool.
Bruno Faidutti, one of the industrial icons, known the best, of course, for the Citadels. But he also created the Mission Red Planet, Income Gaunt, Mystery at the Abbey, and many other games. He is best known for all these social games, fun games, crazy games. This is Bruno Faidutti.
I love circus themes. Amusement park circus themes. Love those games.
Dreadful Circus is a game for gamers. It's a card game in which, and I will now discuss rules because it is a very smart card game. So in each round, 2 players at the table put 1 card for sale. And other players have a chance to buy, to purchase it, and there are some twists in
We
that
can
that
discover
we'll
it on
discuss
our own.
today.
Okay.
And some of these cards have abilities, some of these cards have additional resources, some of them, and to be precise, half of the deck, have unique end game scoring rules. Be with me, repeat.
I leaned in, okay.
End game scoring rules. So, Dreadful Circus, in the rulebook, it doesn't have a final scoring section. Bruno Faidutti, designer, says, well, I don't know how you score at the end of the game. You tell me. you buy these cards, you draft these cards. And now you play the game, and round after round, you tailor your very own rules for the end game scoring.
That's cool.
Each player has them different. Each time you play, you will have a different. Each game, you build a different set of rules for the scoring. You maybe have get 2 points for each set of diamonds, or
How is
get
that
5 points if you have the most
in-game
diamonds,
scoring
or
cards?
get 1 point for each stone you are missing, and so on and so on and so on. It's freaking brilliant. There is more twists in the game. There is more ideas for you gamers that you will love, that you will appreciate. The way how you buy these cards, the currency in the game is very, very specific. There's so many great concepts in the game. And I say today, it's exceptional.
I'm taking notes to discuss after we're done.
And we are very proud to sign the game
After
and
he's
release
done.
it under Portal Games brand.
My pencil broke. My lead broke.
Unique scoring over the game. You are drafting cards, you are buying cards, and you are making on the fly the rules for you to score at the end of the game. It's absolutely brilliant and never seen before in the game.
Kent says, does it sound a little bit like Flux, like as the rules change throughout the game?
So we had one strategy game about running a
Strategy card.
And we had one very unique
Story-driven.
and very smart card game from Bruno Faiduti. And now I think it's time for the third game. It's time for the story-driven game. Portal Games is obviously board games that tell stories. And this year we have amazing story to tell you. So super excited. Watch the trailer.
Oh my gosh. Wow. They got the Dune IP.
I don't know what to say really. Dune is the greatest science fiction novel of all time, and having a chance to work with this universe, write new stories, change them into the game for you to explore and enjoy, it's dream come true. It really is. And Dune House Secrets is 3 chapters, 3 missions. Story-driven adventure game that takes place on Arrakis. The game comes with the additional chapter 0, the prologue for the whole story, to help players get familiar with the setting and the rules. So in the box you have a chapter 0 and then 3 big, full-blown, amazing stories, amazing chapters. The game is inspired by our winning detective game, and as with Vienna Connection previously announced, it evolved and changed to highlight the breadth and the beauty of the Dune setting. In a House Secrets, players will gather experience between missions, gain new skills and abilities, and they will use stickers to add them to their player characters. And after each game, they will decide about the future for the whole team, for the whole group, and make a choice that will influence the setup of the next game. So you are changing the story and deciding how you want the story to evolve. Dune House Secrets is an epic story-driven adventure game that will invite you to Arrakis and will allow you to discover and get involved with one small piece, small detail found on the pages of Frank Herbert's amazing novel Dune. Dune House Secrets releases this fall season. I hope we will be able to go to movies, see this amazing movie in the theater, the masterpiece, and then come back home and have a great,
I got it for Christmas.
game night with your friends. Once
Yeah, I
again,
need to read it. Vanessa got it for me.
visiting Arrakis, and it will be amazing. So there was 3 games that we announced. There is a
Dune. He's releasing a Dune game.
football game, 11. There is a super smart card game from Bruno Faiduti, Dreadful Circus, and there's this epic story-driven game, Dune House of Secrets. And of course, Dune House of Secrets was by far our most important announcement of the day. And this epic game will probably steal some thunder from other releases. But let me remind everyone about a few other products that we already announced and will happen this year.
Cool. Other stuff that's coming out. Worth it. Especially to get everything. 19 armies in that sucker.
Neuroshima Hex Year of the Moloch edition releases this summer. It comes with the 4 basic factions in the box, the new artwork. It has dedicated insert, plastic insert for all other 18 armies for you if you have them in collection. Additional FAQ brochure with detailed rulings gathered during all these tournaments that happen in Poland. There is epic 2-player campaign. There is a plastic beads. You see the picture. It's absolutely amazing, and it was on pre-order. So if you miss the pre-order, there will be chance during the summertime to buy the last copies, and then, what can I say? It's now or eBay. It will not be reprinted. It is a limited Year of the Moloch edition this summer. Anything else? How much time we have left? I guess we have time for a few more things. So one more trailer.
Book of Adventures, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The semi-co-op expansion first. Yes, unfortunately, nothing for
So this is it, but it. Look at this. So many things. So first of all, today we announced Dune House Secrets, amazing story-driven game set on Arrakis. I hope you will absolutely love it. We announced a new game from Bruno Fine Duty, Dreadful Circus, extremely smart card game for gamers, for geeks, for you, with tailoring your very own scoring.
Sorry, I turned down Tony's mic because he was chewing and I forgot to turn it back up.
With very unusual
Somebody said they couldn't hear us.
Soccer, football, football manager, you're managing the club, you're managing football club,
I'm almost done.
you're hiring people, you're investing in the infrastructure, etc., etc. But yes, we have more, of course. We have a petty officers, upcoming new case for detective from the only, the one, His Majesty Mike Selinker, one of the best storytellers in the industry, and this is the case with a twist. I'm spoiling this one thing. You will love it or hate it. Like, there is no way you can just say, oh, it was okay. No, you will say it was amazing or it was terrible. So this is my spoiler for this Mike's amazing twist in this case. Neuroshima Hex Beast, of course, every single essence for years we release new army for Neuroshima Hex. I have no clue how many we released. I should be better prepared for this live stream. But I think it was the 18th, 19th, anyone? No? It's another army for Neuroshima Hex, the Beast, from the one and the only Joanna Kijanka, our developer. You know her very, very well from all these amazing expansions she did for Empires of the North. We want to confirm Year of the Moloch, Neuroshima Year of the Moloch edition this summer in the best
Jerry, we'll
stores
talk about 51st
worldwide.
State after
And
this.
of course, everybody's waiting for something that we announced last year at PortalCon. Robinson Crusoe, the Book of Adventures, the big Kickstarter, big crowdfunding campaign for the product. You will find in this product 10 brand new scenarios from Joanna Kijanka, very unique, very original, brand new content. You will find 10 best scenarios from fans that we run a contest.
You want me to try? I can try
so many submitted
I got it.
scenarios, and we picked the 10 best. So there's 20 new scenarios for all scenarios that were already published back then, from the base game, from the expansion, from promos. We will have new variants of this expansion. So altogether there is like around 50 new versions of scenarios, 50 new scenarios, a big amazing book. And because we are going to crowdfunding it, we might unlock more if we have your support. If the crowdfunding campaign will be successful, we will unlock more big amazing Kickstarter campaign that starts very, very soon and at the end of the next month. So stay tuned. 51st State Moloch expansion already done, already produced, right now on the ship to our warehouse in America. 51st State Moloch is a semi-co expansion for 51st State and will release, I think, March or April, springtime this year. We have Wrath of the Lighthouse, a new solo campaign from Joanna Kijanka. And we have, of course, this thing that we started the whole seminar with, $1 million script, amazing party game. Board game to tell stories, party game. You are going to create stories and came up with the ideas for the movies and have just a laugh. This is our anti-COVID game. This is COVID, go home. We want to meet, we want to have a beer, we want to be silly together. So I hope this game will be a blast for you at first upcoming convention, that you finally meet with your gang and just be silly and fun. So this is our roster for upcoming months. I hope you are excited. I hope you will enjoy this seminar. And now let me tell you what's coming today, because we have more events today. Let me show you. So this is end of the seminar, this is end of this announcement, but this is not the end of the PortalCon. So I want to invite you for the rest of the program, and we have so many things for you to do. So now I will take a moment of break. I need to take, this energy a little bit down. And in about half an hour at 4 p.m. European time, which is at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I'm sitting with you once again, but then I will see the chat finally and talk with you, so you can ask me any questions about these upcoming releases. And I will talk with you for half an hour or 40 minutes discussing all these new releases. And then at 5 p.m. European time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time, our Twitch gang, our Twitch channel is gathering together, and they will discuss all the things that we just announced. As I said, on purpose, I didn't spoil them, so they had no clue what I will announce, so they are hopefully as excited as you are, so you can discuss with them and get some information. But I help them, and I get them some information about the Neuroshima Hex Beast. They know that. They know about the Wrath of the Lighthouse, and they know more about Book of Adventure. So I gave them some of the spoilers. So if you are interested in these particular products, go to this seminar with the Twitch gang Twitch channel on our YouTube, and you will discuss with them, and they will spoil you some things. Then at 6 p.m. European time, which is noon, I guess.
Our event coordinator for Discord, Ben's going to be doing this.
Gameplay for Robinson Crusoe.
Right.
We are presenting for the first time in public official scenario from the Book of Adventure. So one of these scenarios will be in this crowdfunding campaign, so I hope you will love it. And then at 8 p.m. European time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, we have a gameplay of upcoming Egyptian kings from John Nakijenko. So you will see for the first time in public this expansion played, and you can ask questions, see the cards, see the new abilities, see the strategies. Okay. So it's going to be a blast.
At least you can go back and watch it.
So guys, and now I'm taking a moment to break.
Wow.
Cut the balls. They cut the balls.
Wow. That
random slide, but we're back. So yeah, this is it. This is the time to end the seminar. I need to take a few minutes break. And guys, once again, thank you for being with us. Greetings to all Portal Games fans and all board games fans all around the globe. Thank you for being with us on this stream. Greetings to the Dice Tower and the team and the viewers and Broken Meeple. Once again, thank you. And Better Board Games, Auf Wiedersehen in Germany. Thank you for being with us. And greetings to Roll for Creed and Rolling Dice and Taking Names and Man vs. Meeple. All the fans who watch this, I really appreciate that you spent with us time, and I hope you were excited and it was amazing time for you. So, well, once again, a ton of content upcoming. And for now, this is it. I'm taking a short break and see you in a moment on another stream. Thank you once again. Greetings from Poland. Hello. That was Ignacy Trzewiczek. Take care.
All right. So we've switched over, Tony, to our main screen here. So
we did. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk stuff here. So
let's break it down.
I did like you. I bought a screen cap. I got captured a screen cap. And by the way, if you're still with us, if you enjoyed content, please subscribe, hit like. We really appreciate it. We are trying to do a lot more streams like this, as long as I can get all the technical stuff taken care of. So what do you want to do, Tony? Talk about the new stuff or the stuff we already knew about?
Wow. Okay. Throw that one over to me. Let's just talk about the new stuff, because that's what really matters. The stuff, I mean.
We'll go from the top of what he announced first. 11. I was totally expecting almost like a Blood Bowl type game, where basically you're going to be playing soccer. Was not expecting a strategy game.
Really? I mean, think about their lineup. That's not their strength. They don't do miniatures.
No, it didn't have to be miniatures, but they do Monolith Arena. They do Neuroshima Hex, which is a two-player cardboard battle game.
Yeah, okay, but I don't know. I understand your point using Monolith and all, but he's more of a Euro designer. He is more. I think that's where his niche is now.
Okay.
So for him to throw together a war type game, when you say Blood Bowl, I think of players on a map, moving around, doing that kind of stuff.
Which is exactly what soccer could be. I was thinking World Cup. I was thinking he's going to do like a World Cup type game.
Well, World Cup, isn't that the one that I played where you just rolling dice?
Yes.
Okay, that's not anything to do with it. Strategy game. So you were building a team. That's what I took from that. You were building a club that you were going out and basically you were building a franchise. You were fantasy leaguing.
Yeah. I wonder how, if you actually simulate a game. I wonder how that works.
So aside from, do you think it's going to catch on over here? I mean, soccer, our kids play it, but is it going to be one that's going to interest you? Because of the theme.
I'm going to play it because I'm not as excited about the theme because I'm not a big soccer fan. If it would have been, regular football, baseball or something, it's just because I'm understand it more, but I'll still 100% play it. I mean, I don't know anything about fashion design and I still played and enjoyed Pret-a-Porter. So.
Did you really play Pret-a-Porter?
Shut up. So yeah, I am probably of the three, I'm most interested in this one because it is a strategy game and he hasn't come out with a strategy game in a while. So I can't wait to see how he works this all in.
I'm very excited about this. I always enjoy those fantasy league type games where you're trying to manage the team, trying to make the best. Hopefully the theme will be there. And it's not just, it could be baseball, it could be football, it could be lacrosse, So it'll be interesting to see how that game works out. What are the driving mechanics? When he mentioned, like Pret-a-Porter, and I think back to our play of that and just how brutal that was at the end and how the scoring was just so far apart. Hopefully there's some balance in there. That was one of the things that you and I did not enjoy.
Right. And I assume for something like this, so if you're a manager, I guess there's probably going to be cards of different players. You probably bid or draft your players to build your team. I would assume that these players have stats, and then somehow once you get your team together, how the stats can help determine whether you're going to win games and stuff. It'd be interesting to see what he does with it. What was the release date on that one? Was it Gen Con?
I missed it. I was too busy trying to figure things out. I missed it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. What was the release date of Stronghold Undead?
That's a good point.
Okay.
So this might be worth a squirrely next year. Who knows?
This could be. And from the standpoint of, it could also be the front office. Who's your best GM? Who's your best coach? I saw coaches on there.
Well, yeah, I think it is. I think you're right. I think it is the GM who gets the coach, and you probably help draft the players, I would assume. GMs typically do that.
This is all of speculation.
And then I wonder is like, okay, then do you have to build a team so that you can get fans in there, which generates revenue, which you can use that to put back into. Well, I'm serious. I mean, couldn't it be something like that?
It could be. And then I have to feed them at the concession stand. And then I have to provide bathrooms for them. Please no.
You never know. I mean, it could be like, well, now you got to build a stadium.
So am I managing a team, or am I managing a team that's playing soccer? So, I mean, am I managing the franchise of that back part of it, doing the fashion, talk about the Pret-a-Porter, or am I managing a team to win the soccer? And I think, based on what he was saying, it was the soccer team. That's what I want. That's what I expect.
Okay.
Better be there. Don't upset me.
So, all right. So the next one he talked about, a Dreadful Circus from Bruno Fedidi. This was interesting. Just the concept of you don't know how the game is you don't know how you're supposed to win the game until you actually play the game, as it looks like those conditions will change during the game. That sounds cool.
That is different than what I was thinking. We have a lot of games where you don't know how you're going to score victory points at the end of the game until you draw a certain card.
What? Like in-game scoring conditions?
Yeah, we just played recently a game where Howard Tile.
Yep.
Where you had those in-game scoring cards. You didn't know how many sheep you needed or anything like that. So that was the concept where we had that. Okay, so we drew this card. Oh, I now need to collect sheep. And until I drew those, I didn't know what my in-game scoring was going to be. I knew some of it, but not all of it.
But true. But most of those are typically supplement to other scoring. It's like, okay, you can score these victory points throughout the game, but you also have these other cards which can enhance your score. So now I'm wondering if like that first part doesn't exist. You really have no idea how you're going to get points until the game is played.
All right. I agree with you. And I'm sitting here thinking through, okay, what is my AP on this? Oh man. But you made a good point. Flux, right?
Yeah, somebody in the chat said Flux is, a game that as you play, the rules change. So maybe it's that on steroids.
Yeah, or Red 7 or 7 Red. What was it, Red 7? The card game?
Yeah.
So from that standpoint, and I love that game. I enjoy that game. I love that challenge of not knowing what my next play is and hope I can because the rules have changed and the rules have changed again. And it doesn't drag on like I think Flux drug on and on and on. But from that standpoint, I enjoy it. And I like that. I like that mechanic. So I'm very interested. I like what he put for the theme, the circus. I always enjoy my circus games.
And the art style and everything, Dreadful Circus, come out in October. So it looks like kind of has a Halloween spooky feel. So that'll be cool for that. And then finally we got Dune. Now that's huge. That's a huge IP for him to be able to land. I'm trying to think, this is one of the first licensed IPs he's had? I can't think of any other thing that has a licensed IP like this.
Well, Robinson's not a license because it's in free domain, I believe.
Right. I mean, so this is big. And to come out the same year as the movie's coming out, I mean, we just talked about the game from, who was it? Gale Force 9 that we played. It's kind of a deck building game. There's another one that we haven't played. And now this one, but this one's going to be more along the lines of detective, so not a strategy game or anything like that, more of a storytelling game.
So basically, is it one of the houses, you think? I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be about.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you playing? So detective is co-op, right? So you're playing together to try to play through a story. I wonder if this is co-op or is it PvP?
You're reading the book. So how would you make this, take the detective game and put it on the Dune? You have the book. Has it been opened yet?
No.
Okay.
It's back over there.
Well, you have a few. That's a thick book, don't you?
Well, here's the problem: is I got this and then I started playing this.
I'm sorry, I can't see you. So this and this mean nothing to me. It means something to the other people.
It's Immortals Phoenix Rising. It's the box for Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, it's in the Switch. I haven't started it yet. I don't know what kind of character I want to build, what colors.
There's no character to build. You just play.
You do. You gotta put hair on them and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Just hit generic and go. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I'm still being in the Thieves Guild of Skyrim, but back to Dune. So you're one of the houses battling for the spice, if I remember the movie correctly. And for some odd reason, whenever I start thinking of the movie Dune, when I watched it, somehow the Vin Diesel movie creeps in there. Not Scorpion King. What was the one where he's got Riddick?
Chronicles of Riddick?
For some odd reason, those two, because of the desert scenes, somehow my mind just immediately flashes to the Chronicles of Riddick. I'm sad. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I've got Dune. So I'm one of the houses, it's the political intrigue. It's trying to gain that going on, gaining the political control. What am I gaining the spice? What do I need to do here for a story? Is it my house trying to build that? Am I trying to figure out which house has got the control? It's like we're guessing, so we don't know how he's going to do this. It's very interesting.
Yep. So actually, 11, I think he put on the screen was a Kickstarter that's coming out this year. There was a game that he threw up on the screen that was a Kickstarter. I think it was this one, or was it Dune? And maybe the chat can help me out. For some reason I think it was 11 that was a Kickstarter. So that may not be coming as soon as we expected. I'm trying to look at the others. I don't think any others would have been a Kickstarter. We know $1 Million Script, the party game, is coming out Gen Con. Robinson Crusoe we know is a Kickstarter, but that wasn't mentioned later on. This was early in the stream form. So looking at other games, the single player expansion, is it Wrath Lighthouse? I'm excited about that. way to get Empires of the North on the table and play. So that's going to be good. Yeah, Dreadful Circus, October 2021. I do remember that one because I just remember it had a Halloween feel. The Moloch expansion from 51st State. Again, basically it's like this game within a game where these Molochs are going to be attacking us. We can work together to try to push them back, or we don't. So they affect the game for everybody. What else? The Petty Officers is a new expansion for Detective.
Beast.
And Beast is a new Nourishing Hex that will be coming out at Essen. So yeah, a big year for Portal.
Of course. And like, we don't need more games. Come on, bring them on. Just bring them on. Let's deal with that. I'm interested in the script writing thing. Even though I'm not a big party person in the creative, I just think that will be fun.
Yep. $1 million script. Yep.
Yeah, $1 million script. Because I just see there, I could write a better movie than Wonder Woman 84. Well, here's your chance to prove it,
So let me ask you, the 3 new games, rank them in order of interest to play.
For me, it's going to be, the first one is, of course, 11, then 2, Dreadful, and 3 will be Dune.
That is me. That is 100% mine because, yeah, it is. Mine too. Because I'm more of a strategy gamer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I look at the themes and I think, okay, well, what is it that I love the card games. I mean, it would be a toss-up between Dreadful and 11, but like you said, 11 is the strategy game. And I enjoy playing the football.
Actually, what's not on this picture is the expansion Egyptians.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm very excited about that. Empires of the North. Like you said, Tony, the problem is if you're just going to sit down and play this game and you have no clue what the other factions are doing, it makes a big difference.
It makes because you don't know if you need to go over there and attack them. You bubble down and do your own little thing over there in Empires. You really need to know what the other group is doing and how they're driving their points. Because if you don't, they could run away.
So the chat is saying I thought they said Kickstarter in October 21 for Dreadful. So that maybe I'm getting confused. I guess we can always go back to his stream and scrub to the point where he talks about Dreadful Circus and see which one that is. One of them was a Kickstarter. I do remember seeing Kickstarter because I was kind of bummed. Just like, oh, dang it.
Absolutely.
And then Nourishing Hex, Year of the Moloch. That's going to be exciting. And then, of course, I'm sure you'll be all over Robinson Crusoe, Book of Adventures.
Yeah, solo adventures. No one will play that with me.
Donna won't play?
As much as I enjoy that game, she wants to play a game where she's happy. And Robinson, in all of its greatness, is not a game about being happy.
Yeah.
It's about survival.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And I think in today's times, if you want, I'm surviving now. Why do I need to play a game to remind me I'm surviving? So, I got treasure chest right here. I was like, okay, what is in treasure chest? And, you got some of the new bits and everything. I was like, experience the adventure, combine new components, feel the adventure calling. I'm real excited about trying to get it back on the table. Maybe she'll let me play it. I don't know. Maybe you'll let me play it. I don't know. Or it can just sit on my shelf and look pretty, and someday I'll find someone who will enjoy it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm feeling sorry for myself. So.
All right. Quick before we go, as we wrap up, if you're in the chat, let us know which of the games that are coming out are you most excited about? Which of the new ones? Let's just narrow it down to 11, Dreadful Circus, or Dune. Which of those 3 are you most excited about? Tony, you and I have an episode coming out this Tuesday.
We do?
You probably already forgot about it because we recorded it like a week ago. So I've got to finish getting that put together.
It means I gotta come up with something. Gotta do something.
Hopefully we have a game night this week that we'll be playing, hopefully Cloud Age.
Okay. All right. If not, you never do. You got to learn the rules. You got to teach the rules.
Well, there's a video that I've had for that one.
Okay.
And Let's see.
So Don and I played Meeple Land. Great game. Enjoyed that game. I'm going to try to get her to record for us for the next episode. She sat down and played Glass Gal, not Glass Cow, with me. She enjoyed, spoiler, she enjoyed both of those games a lot.
So I still need to play Glass Cow with you.
You do. Someday.
And then and Curious Cargo we got to play too.
Okay, we got to play Curious Cargo. All right. So excited for that. And then once again, and if you do teach me, it'll be interesting for me to do the new Star Trek game from WizKids Alliance.
Okay.
It's sitting on the table. Are unboxings popular still? I don't see the purpose of those anymore. I was going to have you teach me to do a stream of the unboxing, but that's kind of it's a legacy game, so it's a spoiler. So it's not something that you want to sit there and do a playthrough, right? Just need to play and talk about it, I guess.
It's up to you.
Yeah, but that's work. Do I really want to work?
Well, then there you go.
Okay.
All right. So we've been going for about an hour. That is good. Thank you for everybody who dropped in and joined along with us. Don't forget that Portal's going to be streaming throughout the day. So go pick up the other stuff. They're going to be talking about, the reactions to the games.
2 o'clock. What was I supposed to watch at 2 o'clock? I've already forgot.
I already forgot. Jerry said I have to be really excited about a game to watch an unboxing. I'm not into unboxings either, but some people are. I mean, those get views. But
Okay.
And then remember our event coordinator for Discord, Ben, will be playing Robinson Crusoe later this afternoon. And then I think the last thing on schedule is them playing on Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia, one of the two. They're playing the new Egyptians.
That's what it was. Yep. Jenna's playing that. Yep.
Yep, late tonight. So, again, thanks everybody for watching. If you're still here, if you wouldn't mind giving us a sub, a thumbs up, we would really appreciate it. Tony, any last words?
Nah, I'm good. I'm finally waking up, so you better cut me off now before I start really rambling.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go be getting lunch soon. So, again, thanks everybody. We hope you have a great